Hi everyone. In this video we're going to run a search for fix and flip investment properties and then analyze one property that we like within that search. So I'm gonna go ahead and type in a city, Los Angeles in this case, and hit the search button. It's gonna search all active listings in Los Angeles from the MLS. Alright, here we go. We got the results. So the first thing I want to do, because I'm getting over 1500 results, I want to narrow down my search. So I can go to the listing specs and kind of put more filters so I can get results and more accurate and better deals. So I'm gonna put a max price of $1 million. And also for fix and flips, you can definitely use keywords, utilize the keywords functionality. There are certain keywords that we have identified that are good for investments. So once you start typing, it's going to help you. These are the keywords that the system has found to be useful for investors. So I can just put in investment. This is just for an example. And I'm going to refresh the search. Here we go. So it's going to show all listings that have this keyword in agent notes. So this one, we can see there is the asking price, the estimated value, which is about 147,000 more than the asking price, and price to rent ratio, and then price per square footage. This one is about 36,000 below asking price, and it found these two keywords from the agent notes. So let's say we're interested into analyzing this property further. So I'm gonna click on the address here, and it's gonna pull up this property, and we can see the buy to sell tab, which is for rehab and flips. So here again on the left side, everything is about how you acquire the property acquisition. We have the asking price, we have the market value, which is an estimated value by the system. We have the purchase price. Let's say we can negotiate down the price by 5,000. So we're going to change this to 310, and as soon as I change this, it's going to refresh the other related fields. We have the 5% for closing costs. Let's say we can reduce this to 3%, and we are not going to finance it, or if we want to finance it, we have the option for 25%, and this is how much we are putting down. By default, it's going by 9 months, so we're assuming, on average a rehab project takes 9 months, but we can change that to 6 in this case, and we're gonna get an interest only loan, and this is the cost of our loan, which is 1%, and this is our loan amount for interest only for 775 for 6 months. And here we have the rehab cost. Let's say we have an estimate of 15,000 to perform all the repairs that we need in order to sell the property at the market value price. So total capital we need for this investment 104K, and then total acquisition cost is 336,000. Now let's take a look at the middle section. Expected return rate. So let's say we're going with the discount rate of 10% for this flip investment. Our holding expenses, and this is only monthly. This project, it's a short-term project, and we only go by monthly now. So we said we're going to go with 6 months. We have a cost for the home insurance that we have to pay, and we can put the estimated amount per month for home insurance. For taxes, it's automatically populated by the system, 310. If there is an HOA, we can put it here. In this case, there is no HOA. For utilities, let's say we are paying $100 for utilities per month. If there is any cost associated with project management, we can add it here. The debt service, which is our loan, and that's $775, which brings us down to $1,185 to hold this property per month. And we have to go with this cost for 6 months in order to finish the project. Now when we finish the project, and let's take a look at this area here. So this will be 6 months we want to hold it, and we have the property sale price at $351,000 after 6 months. This is the market value. The loan balance at that time, it's an interest only, so this is our original loan amount, $232,000, and then we sell the property with the broker's fee of 3% and the sales cost of 3%, and this is how much we make at the end of the sale. And this is how we can basically analyze our short-term project to flip this property. Now if I scroll down, I can see my numbers by month. So the first month, here is what I've paid. The second month, here is how much I've paid for monthly expenses. My loan balance doesn't change, and etc. up to the 6th month. More information about the property, about the neighborhood where the property is located in. You see the property here and the neighborhood highlighted here in green. And then we can take a look at the comps within 0.25 miles of the property. And this is a semi-automatic way of appraising this property. So you can take a look at all the listings that are very close to this property. And you have the price per square footage from each listing. And then we take the average and then calculate the appraised value for this property, which is this amount here. Now we can go through this list. If anything is irrelevant or not close to this particular property, we can exclude it from our calculation by clicking on this checkbox and basically exclude that from the property. Once you exclude the one listing here, the system is going to recalculate the appraised value. So this is a semi-automatic way of appraising the property. I hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck on your next investments.